What you stand for? If you stand for anything, you'll fall short. What's your pillars? What you living for? What you talking about? Let me teach you, standing on these 7 principles.
Hey, welcome to day 1. So I've been working on a book for the past 3 to 4 years, and every year, right before the new year, I always stop by Barnes and Noble and buy a book. And the book I bought this year was The 50th Law by Robert Greene and 50 Cent. And the reason why I brought that up is because the book is The Art of Hustle, Volume 1, the OneMindSet Mechanism. And with that, it kind of plays on the word of the 50th law, of utilizing your mindset to change your reality. And hopefully one day the 51st law is the OneMindSet Mechanism. And we're going on a 365-day journey, how you can learn this and be able to transform your life and turn your dreams into reality. And so for 365 days, say if you in an under-resourced community or stuck in a hard time, maybe a father with 2 kids, or just trying to figure it out, change your mindset, put yourself on one goal, and you can turn dreams reality. So let's dive deep into the presentation. So before we get into slide 1, your ultimate dream, the national championship goal, you have to understand none of this will work unless you put away fear. Let's see what Malcolm X said about that. So over you is the greatest enemy a man can have, and that is fear. I know some of you are afraid to listen to the truth. You have been raised on fear and lies, but I'm going to preach to you the truth until you are free of that fear. Malcolm X. So I have in here some trophies. Let's stick with this one. This is my elementary trophy. My daughter was playing with it. That's how I found it. But today we're going to bring up your national championship goal. So I played college football. I played for the University of Oklahoma. You know, that goal that we had every year was national championship. You know, Coach Stoops, Lincoln Riley, they instilled it into us. But you have to have that big goal and break it down to actionable steps. And that's what we're going to dive deep into today. Just like you got to keep your eye focused on the tennis ball, you got to keep your eye focused on the goal throughout this year. So for the next 365 days, I promise you, everybody says the same thing. I know growing up, we see the meme with the black woman walking with the heels, going from one year to the next. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be the same person last year unless you give yourself real actionable goals and tell yourself to put away fear and trust in God's plan. So look, your ultimate dream, the national championship goal. The first step, you want to define your ultimate goal in one sentence. So I gave you an example. My name is Chad Sylvie. One day, hopefully, it'll be Dr. Sylvie. So January 1st, 2025. Boy, we getting old, ain't it? Name. I'm gonna put Doctor. One day, it'll happen. Dr. Sylvie. Date. I gave you the date. Goal. This is my goal. My goal is I want to develop $1 million SaaS business that generates enough revenue to not only help my family, but also my community. So let's dive deep into that. First, engineer your success. So I want you to think about the bigger picture first. First off, all of this is connected to a software as a service, which is SaaS. Something I'm developing through my corporation and my business to be able to give back not only to the younger generation, but people also my age and older, to be able to set actionable steps and goals and then give yourself a routine to turn dreams into reality through AI-driven insight. And with that, I'm giving you a backbone of how I was just doing it without computers. You know, old school, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, put pen and paper and just get out there and hustle. And so I'm gonna show you the bare minimum version before we start adding days and building on it. And so you want to start with reverse engineering your success. So you want to start from where you see yourself and work backwards. So on December 31st, 2024, when you're about to go outside and pop firecrackers, what are you celebrating at the end of this year? And so right here it says your national championship goal, which is your ultimate achievement. Your Big 12 goal, which is your monthly milestones and then daily wins. Small, actionable steps. So You have to visualize yourself before you can actually see it materialize within the real world. The law of mentalism state that the exterior world is just a mental picture of your mind. And so you have to take the time. Some things I do with not only my mentors and my mentees or people I'm working with. So when we get in that gym, everybody knows Sylvie. Before we start the workout, 15 minutes in the sauna. Because before we work hard, let's visualize what we're working for. And so for the next 365 days and for the rest of your life, man, take a time and visualize your dream as you see on the screen here. You need to be able to close your eyes and just visualize it, you know. What do you smell when you see yourself accomplishing this goal? One thing I do with my daughter to help her learn is we engage with the 5 senses. All right, and so that's the same thing you need to do with your dream. You got to be able to taste it, feel it, hear it. Man, what do you see yourself doing as you accomplish this dream? And so that's what I want you to do today as your homework assignment. You know, applied knowledge is always the best knowledge. So engage in all 5 senses. On to the next slide. Come on. Applied knowledge is the best knowledge. So the reason why I'm even showing this book is because in this book it speaks on being fearless. And one thing that it's crazy that I wrote down was that I feared, you know, putting myself out there on social media and diving deep into, you know, the world of social media, because I'm a very reserved person. I like to keep to myself. But then I'm like, it's free marketing. Put yourself out there. So applied knowledge. I applied it to myself. That's how we got here to this video. So are you going to apply the knowledge given to you today? So on the screen, as you see, is your homework for the day. What can you do today to turn your dreams into reality? This is just day 1. You have 364 more days to go. Come on, let's chase dreams. All right, press pause on distraction and press play on your dreams. So, discover the power of why. Why does your goal matter? So I have a picture which you will see uploaded on the screen. Full-time father and husband. So my business has to generate revenue, not only for my community, but for my family. And also, you have to understand who benefits from this. All right, so everybody said they got to feed their family, but the customers you're serving or the dream you're serving, who benefits from you manifesting this dream? And once you start thinking from the aspect of serving others, you're able to see what you need to do daily to be able to accomplish and turn this dream into reality. And so I put on the board, which you will see here, you know, why and what and how and who I do it for. Not only for my fam, which you will see here, but also for my community. Videos and things we've done throughout the year, in previous years. And so, man, discover the power of why. Because I promise you, man, life is nothing but trials and tribulation. You're either going through a storm, you're in the midst of a storm, or you're leaving a storm. But I always keep an umbrella when you have your why.
My old self had to level up to my best version. My daughter in my room crying, had to put my pants on for work. True to my religion, now I see vision. Got up on my knee, praying up to Jesus, equal die, spit up the Father.